So, hi, Jen. So glad to have you on a call today to talk about your business. Could you just kind of describe your business a little bit? Like how did you get started? What motivated you to want to have a goat milk soap and lotion business?
Hi, Shauna. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for having me on.
Hmm.
What got us started was basically the need for having, goat's milk soap for our family. My oldest daughter has a lot of allergies uh, to detergents, to the soaps. And so we were, going to different health food stores, trying to find something that would work for her. And then the people would not be making it anymore. So we go someplace else, and then the local people weren't making it anymore. And finally, since we have a farm, we're like, wait a minute, we can do this ourselves. Why don't we give it a try as a family? And it took us probably over a year to get started because we had some hesitation in working with the lion things. But then your Facebook ad popped up, and it just took off from there, giving us the confidence to work with the lie and doing it for ourselves and now taking it to other people who have the same needs.
So then, my question is like, where was your business before you took the Build Your Business class? But it sounds like it wasn't really
No
anywhere.
business. That's right. We actually had no business when we took it. So when we took the Build Your Business class, we were interested in the business aspect of it,
Hmm.
wanted to see more about it, and took the class then so we could learn about what that would look like if we were to have a business doing it. So
Hmm.
the Build Your Business class really kind of informed us on what the business model would look, what a business would look like in doing goat's milk soap, and kind of turn that into a reality for us, which it has. Um, and now we have a business, a website. We're in a couple local stores and looking to expand it.
Sure. I remember from my side seeing you guys purchase the course, and then you kind of stayed like under the radar for a long time. And I kind of wondered like what I wonder what they're doing because I didn't hear a lot from me. And all of a sudden, bloop, here's this huge business with all these people doing everything. And like, oh wow, they've really been busy.
Yeah, it was, we felt kind of bad because we weren't kind of involved with the class, but yeah, because everything was there for us when we could. I had seven children at the time, now eight, and we have the farm and everything, and my husband's business. So it was really nice with the class that we could take it when we could. So even though we couldn't make the times, yet all the information was still available there for us when we could. So it looked like we were under the radar, but of course, behind the scenes, we're doing everything in the class,
Right,
getting all the information that was in there for us
right.
and using it. So
Sure.
you're
That's
right. Next thing
awesome.
you know, what pops up because yeah,
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that too, because that's going to be other people's reality too, that it can be totally self-paced and you can still get what you
yeah,
need. The information you need is there.
that's right. You don't have to do it exactly at that time in case that doesn't work for you. You can go back and do it the other times.
So can you describe your business now? Like where are you now? This is about a year-ish into your business?
Yeah, I think when did
Quite a
we
year?
start? February, March.
Okay, so
And
not
so
quite a
now
year.
we have our website up. We've been going to craft shows. We have a couple people who are following us now as far as wanting to continue with our products, trying new products. We have our products in several local stores. One's like a general store. One is a jewelry store actually, for
Okay.
gifts. One is a kind of, she has like an art studio, but has other vendors on the side. We actually have a health food store that's interested in our products because they sell soaps and different things. So we are trying to now expand into stores. We have our craft shows. We're coming up with our craft show list. We have our Shopify store. We actually just got an order this past week, which is our fifth one since we started it a month ago.
Okay.
Um, so it's on its way. It's amazing how the classes and everything has prepared us to do what we never even thought we wanted to do, but it's given us the opportunity to do it. And that's been such a blessing.
So so what was that? The question is maybe what made you want to start a business? And then well, let's just go with that. Like what made
Okay.
you want to start a business? Like you and all your kids. What was the thought behind that?
I think the thought behind it was once we started making the products, seeing how well they work for us and seeing that no, we couldn't get that anywhere. And then deciding, you know what, we could do this for other people, what we're doing for ourselves and sharing that.
Hmm.
That kind of started it. And then once we started talking to people about it, we had a lot of people say, oh wow, I'd love to try some. I'd love to try some. And then once they tried some, then saying, oh, now I want to get some for my nephew, or I want to get some for this person. And then us realizing that we could make it a business, and we had such a nice time doing it together, myself and my children, that then making it a family business.
Hmm.
Um, so the progression of it just turned into, wow, we can really do something with this. We can really help others with this besides helping ourselves. That's, yeah, sure, exactly right. Everybody has their own thing that they do. My youngest daughter makes the bath bombs, lip balms. My oldest daughter, she comes up with the recipes and things. Everybody has their own thing. But then my youngest children, who have some special needs, they shave the soap then for the laundry detergent, and it's called the
Hmm.
laundry detergent. And then every time we sell it, they get some money from it. So it
Oh,
includes
that's
the whole
awesome.
family. Um,
Hmm.
has little goats on there that symbolizes each one of them, and so it incorporates the whole family. So it keeps us, even though it's a business, it still keeps us doing something together. Then when we do the craft shows, we all go to the craft shows. So it just keeps our family doing something together, which is very nice. And then also giving them skills. And also
Hmm.
when my daughter took the classes, so just even the education part of it as well, that they're learning at 15, 17, 19 years old to run their own business,
Right.
which has also been a blessing, not just in the goat's milk, but just in their growth and
Hmm.
maturity. Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you decide to take Build Your Business? Like what was that thought in your mind that said, yes, we need to do this class?
Our thought in doing the classes, because we thought, you know what, we can either try and go get all this information on our own, or we can go to someone who's been there and done that and already knows, kind of cut to the chase, get all the information that we need so we can be the most successful in
Mm.
what we're trying to do. And so go right to the source, like I said, to someone who's been there and done that. And that's what had us then start to then take the classes, because we also didn't want to mess around time wise. Like kind of fiddling around, I guess I could say. If we're going to be serious about this, then we're going to be serious about it. We're going to learn what we need to learn. Um, and go on with it. And so that's why we took the classes, so that we could get the information that we needed to know, basically from the source.
Like what holes did you have in your learning or what did you hope to get out of the class? And then was that accomplished?
What let me think here.
And it could be that like it was all just one big hole. Like we had no idea
Yes,
what we were doing.
that's exactly what it was. You're right. It was all one big hole, and we had no idea what we were doing. We had no idea where to go. We had no idea what to do because we never done it before. So we didn't even like kind of know what we were getting into. So I guess the class would be twofold: one, to teach us what we'd be getting into, but then also teach us how to do it and confirm that this is exactly what we want to do, and this is the steps that we need to take to do it.
Hmm.
So the class taught us a lot of things, because this was a new adventure for us. None of us, we didn't have a family business. We didn't have a business. We were just going to be a family who made goat's milk soap, so that, we weren't allergic to anything. And
Hmm.
so we really had a lot of learning to do. So we wanted to take a class that would then provide the learning and then the how to.
So what was your favorite week of Build Your Business or your favorite topic or just what like stuck in your mind? Maybe not your favorite, but just like this was really helpful.
Yeah. I guess for the build your business, it was everything really was, because it was building our business. We had no idea how to build a business, and the class was so empowering. And then seeing you build your own business, I never thought I could do it. I never knew how to do it. So, seeing all these pieces then start to come together, um, I think that was what was most exciting for me, was just seeing this dream, or this, basically this dream become a reality right before our very eyes, and that we are doing it, and the
Mhm.
empowerment of that we are doing this ourselves, and having the knowledge to do it. So every little bit was kind of very exciting for me, because it was a new adventure for us, and then doing it together as a family.
So would you recommend Build Your Business? And well, yeah, would you recommend taking Build Your Business? And maybe also let's speak to the website building portion. It was called Lather to Lunch, but
Yeah,
but how about both of those? What would you recommend those in general?
absolutely, 100%. To be honest, we were hesitant because, of course, with our family and things, and starting and the costs. but you cannot put a price on the information that is given and how it accelerates your knowledge and propels you into what you're doing, because you could spend hours of researching and not get what you're trying to find, and all of it is really right there for you, and it's right there for you when you want to, when you're able to find it. Busy lives, work schedules, that kind of thing, everything is all right there that you can pace yourself through. And then helping to build our website, I am so computer illiterate, yet done in such a way that I could understand it and I could do it. And I did it, because you can go on our website and see I did it.
Yes,
It
yes.
just was so wonderful for me. And also then, but somebody else can too. And the tools are there that when you want to, you can go and do it. So
Mhm.
I absolutely would recommend it, because without it, we would not be where we are. There is no way we would be where we are without the tools that are provided in these classes. So depending on how far you want to go, what you want to do with it, it's available right there for you. So absolutely take the opportunity. That's right there.
So then my next question was, what would you say to people who are just thinking about taking this class? Like maybe the idea of their business is just kind of in the back of their mind somewhere, but they're intrigued by it. What would you say to these people who are just considering it?
I would say absolutely, again, take it, because it's going to give you things that you never even thought of as well. Things you couldn't come up with because you haven't done it yet. And then it's going to give you the empowerment to do it. All the classes are done in such a way that you can take the classes, then you know what you're doing, and then you move to the next step, and you're creating it and you're doing it, and the tools are all right there. So it absolutely is. It's been the biggest blessing for us because
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing all of that and just giving us a little peek into where your business has come literally from nothing
yes,
to being a real community presence, in your community and certainly involving your whole family and just, yeah, all the things that you've talked about.
thank you, Shauna. Thank you for the opportunities with the classes that you have, because without it wouldn't be so. So
Sure.
thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thanks for chatting.
Thank you.